Well, XRP hit 250 in June. Uphold's got a big market warning you need to hear out. We're talking security. Venture capital starts pouring money into crypto, and ooh, we had a big winner out there. We'll talk price action along with floor support.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
We got some stability in the market, but we also got a warning from Uphold that you need to hear. But before we get into all that, your comments come first. Why? Well, because you, the viewer, matter most. And yes, you, the viewer, got some amazing comments. Nickel Trick says Hillary could get rid of Jerome Powell with no problem. Just saying. Hopefully some regs will come. That's right. The regs debate starts next week in the House and Senate. And yes, we know Hillary could arrange for Jerome to have a accident. We know that's true. Rapey McKnife Stabber, love the name, says BTC versus gold is like a 15-round fight between Tyson and Ali, both in their primes. Tyson sure looks good for the first few rounds. Ooh. Who do you pick between your store of value? Gold or BTC? Let me know down below. Bitcoin's at 106,248. We're starting to see things churn a little bit more to the green side. Here's the problem. It's BTC that's leading the run here. And the problem we got with that is what, everyone? The alts need to start moving too. It can't just be fun for BTC. XRP at 218. We'll talk price action at the end. E25.30. BNB at 654 while Sol's at 151. Sol's been a laggard here as well. XLM at 26.5. And let's get into it. Crypto venture capital funding Circle's 1.1 billion IPO leads the way. That's right, that's the big story. And then we had Gemini saying they want an IPO. IOST secured 21 million. Rails scored some money. Avantis, and there were a bunch of projects that scored some money as well. If you're into crypto venture capital and you know the building that happens in crypto, it's all linked down below. Maybe it's something that you're interested in. Go take it for a read. Eric Trump shocks the crypto world as World Liberty Financial buys big into the Trump meme coin. Is this going to set us back with the regs a little bit? Because you know the Dems are pissed about Trump getting into crypto. In Eric posts, I'm going to leave that in because I make mistakes. In Eric Trump's post on X, the investment is mentioned as maxing World Liberty's financial treasury plan and future aims. With the family support, the company has decided to strongly integrate the Trump token into its wider digital currency strategies. Back in March, 555 LLC and Magic Eden collaborated to make a meme a crypto wallet with the Trump theme. It became an official part of what the Trump brand stands for. Nevertheless, Trump family members stated right away they did not permit the book. And then there was a little cease and desist action. Well, either way, okay. I thought I would share this because the Trump family is going hardcore into crypto. But where's our strategic reserve stuff you were promising? ADA, Sol, where's all that for us? I didn't think we got that. A little XRP. We were promised a little bit of strategic reserve and we haven't gotten it yet. BTC may stabilize above 100,000 amid speculation. Oh, that's true. Let's take a look at that. Because what did we see? When we had the little spew between Trump and Elon, BTC did drop down, but guess what? Got the support above 100,000. The low got to $100,372. We are right now exactly where we were at the peak before the spewage happened. So we've reclaimed those losses. A little pump, a little dump. How about a 5% gain for BTC over the last several days? Market manipulation? Sure seems like it. But the players out there know what's up, and they've been playing these dumps and bumps, dips and tips. Now, Uphold gave us a warning. What's the warning? Quantum just got real. Now, from what I hear, XRP is quantum resilient, but BTC is not. Listen to this. This is from Uphold. Quantum just got real. Bitcoin encryption might be 20 times easier than previously thought. We may be years out, but it's time to pay attention. Crypto security isn't just real, it's a tech issue. Here's the post. Google researchers think that quantum computers could break Bitcoin encryption 20 times easier than we thought. While Bitcoin primarily uses SHA-256 and ECDSA, the RSA used in some wallets and services is at risk. Experts say we're still 10 to 20 years out. 10 to 20 years isn't that far out. Think about it. Sailor's sitting here talking about, yo, you want to gobble up BTC for the next 10 to 20 years. Sailor, what if all the wallets in the BTC gets hacked, my guy? Then the billions of money that you spent's going to be worthless. But even TradeFi giants like BlackRock are taking note. This could change the game. So what if BTC isn't secure? Does that mean money could rotate into the alts and leave BTC? I think we need to start paying attention to quantum computing because that could really change the game. Now, overall, crypto volume is really starting to slide. We're down 37% to $85 billion. Do-si-do brownies, anyone? Might not be such a bad idea. Why? Volume is down. We're waiting for the big news next week. Stablecoin regs, CPI data, crypto regs for the rest of the market. There's talks also about the United States and Korea doing a little bit of tariff talks. Probably won't move the market because they're not that big in terms of the impact. United States EU would be a big one. United States and China would be a big one too. But Korea, probably not so much. Altcoin season index is right now 27 out of 100. Like I said, volume is definitely going on down. We have reclaimed our way in terms of price action for our favorite cryptos out there. But well, XRP hit 250. 41% of the players out there betting on it are saying yes, while the majority of the market is saying, yo, we'll get to $2.30. That's the high play right now. Interesting, everyone. But XRP price action, that's what you want to see right now. What is going on with XRP? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Volume is absolutely falling off. Down 53% to 1.2 billion. This is not good, everyone. We want to see that volume stay up. In fact, some of the previous weekend's targets I had were at 1.7 billion, and we hit those exactly. But now at 1.2 billion, we risk what? Not being hot, spicy, naughty, and relevant. What's scary about this is we're starting to slide into those volume times that we saw before the November election. Look at this. Volume, 2.2, 924 million, 1.16 billion, 1.1 billion, 1.25. So we're getting darn near close to pre-election volume time. And what sucks about that is we remember the price action before the election. 30 to 50 to 60 cents, and that's it. We don't want to go back to that time, but I feel like how Bitcoin has been holding well above that 100,000 mark, I believe XRP can hold above that $2 mark. But yo, we need the volume to come back. Why? Because you don't want players leaving XRP going somewhere else. And the big thing with that is what? You got to stay relevant in crypto. Now, XRP's volume is down 53%. BTC's volume is only down 28%. So you're seeing a lot of action leave the alts and rotate to BTC. Why? Store of value play, everyone. They're leaving the risk and they're going to the safe haven play. But XRP, despite all of this, is holding its own with the majority of the market saying, yo, we're going to be anywhere between $2, $2.50, with the majority of players saying $2.30. But yo, a lot of that money might be rotating back into the alts in a few years. Why? Quantum computing could be a big, big threat. Now, I know the quantum computing thing is a few years away, but then when is the right time to worry about it? And that's what I think you're going to start seeing from some big players out there. If we don't get the security stuff figured out, and if you see another leap in quantum computing, because right now, for quantum computing to work, the conditions have to be like absolutely flawless. I mean, like perfect conditions, temperature, particles and so forth have to be like completely outside of that. It is just absolute crazy conditions in order for it to work. But if we make a leap where now it could be a little bit more feasible, that's going to make that clock a little bit sooner. And then you're going to get some of those big players out there going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe we do need to worry about quantum computing and the effects on BTC. Then what? Then all of a sudden the players that are looking at BTC as a store of value go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Gold is safer than BTC because quantum computers can't hack gold, right? So then the alts start looking a little bit more attractive. And you're like, whoa, what's this flashing light behind you? Well, you know what it is, but it ain't time for that yet. But the alts are starting to kind of lose their luster. We had big promises from the White House regarding XRP, SOL, and ADA for strategic reserves, and we haven't gotten crap since. What about a BTC strategic reserve? Haven't gotten crap regarding that either. All we've gotten is the big players out there like the Sailors, the Metaplanets, the Maras, and so forth. They've been buying the BTC reserves. A bunch of companies have been getting into BTC, but we haven't been seeing the government doing it. So, this week coming up is a big one. Lots of stablecoin talk, lots of crypto reg talk, CPI data going on, hopefully some trade talk going on. Let's get rid of some of this tariff battles. Then things might start warming up. But this weekend so far, brutal with volume, but at least the price is holding. So choo-choo what? Well, check out the sign and you tell me. Oh, I got the mic in the way. Here, I'll move it out the way for you. Choo-choo what? Check out the sign, good friend. Choo-choo bitches.